Here's what you missed in December 2025. The fifth season of Stranger Things reaches its conclusion, bringing an end to the near decade-long series. Netflix announces its plans to purchase Warner Bros. Discovery's TV, film, and streaming divisions for $72 billion. A lawsuit filed against Priscilla Presley claims that her granddaughter, Riley Keough, donated her eggs to John Travolta and Kelly Preston in order for them to conceive their youngest son. Belgian actor Matthias Schoenaerts is sentenced to 6 months in prison following multiple driving offenses. Heated Rivalry concludes its first season to rave reviews and is renewed for a second. Pamela Anderson is featured in Vogue Scandinavia. The Housemaid is released to theaters. The third Knives Out mystery movie, Wake Up Dead Man, begins streaming on Netflix. Esteemed filmmaker Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle are found dead in their home by their daughter Romy. Their son Nick, who has a long-running history of drug abuse, was arrested in connection to the murders. We get our first look at the drama starring Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. Isaiah Whitlock Jr., best known for his role on The Wire, passes at the age of 71. The Copenhagen test begins airing on Peacock. Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen announce that they are expecting their first child together. The second season of Fallout begins airing on Amazon Prime. Avatar: Fire and Ash is released to theaters and officially marks James Cameron's fourth consecutive film to make over $1 billion at the box office. Kat Graham announces her first pregnancy. Cynthia Erivo is Paper Magazine's cover star. The Hollywood Reporter publishes their annual actor and actress roundtables. Marty Supreme makes its way to theaters. French actress and fashion icon Brigitte Bardot passes away at the age of 91. Russell Brand is charged with additional sexual offenses following an investigation by Metropolitan Police detectives. Mel Gibson and Rosalind Ross announce their breakup. James Ransone passes at the age of 46 by suicide. The fifth season of Emily in Paris begins airing. The teaser trailer for Malcolm in the Middle: Life's Still Unfair is released, with multiple members of the original cast returning. Bowen Yang makes his final appearance as an SNL cast member. Amy Schumer and Chris Fisher confirmed that they've separated after 7 years of marriage. Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen host CNN's annual New Year's Eve special for the 9th time. Sesame Street parodies Knives Out and introduces a new detective character, Beignet Blanc. Timothée Chalamet superstar Simone Cromer, aka Club Chalamet, is featured in the Wall Street Journal. The teaser trailer for Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 is released. The Yona of the Dawn manga reaches its conclusion after 16 years of serialization. A sequel to the anime is also announced to be in development. Comedian Jeff Garcia, best known for voicing Sheen in the Jimmy Neutron series, passes at the age of 50 following several health complications. Disney strikes a $1 billion deal with OpenAI, allowing the company to make AI-generated videos featuring their IP. They simultaneously send out a cease and desist letter to Google, claiming that their AI models have infringed on their copyright. K-pop legend G-Dragon wins several awards at the 2025 Melon Music Awards. Jennifer Lopez begins her Las Vegas residency at Caesars Palace. Nicki Minaj joins Erica Kirk on stage at a Turning Point USA conference. Megan Thee Stallion wins her defamation suit against gossip blogger Milagro Cooper. Amidst legal disputes, Danielle Marsh is dropped by her label, removed from the K-pop group New Jeans, and sued for almost $30 million. Carly Rae Jepsen rings in the new year in China at Billy Billy's New Year's Eve Gala. Miley Cyrus is engaged to Max Morando. Ellie Goulding and Sienna Miller both debut their baby bumps on the Fashion Awards red carpet. Diana Ross headlines Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Doechii releases Girl Get Up featuring SZA. A documentary miniseries about the sexual misconduct allegations against Sean Diddy Combs is released on Netflix. Lizzo celebrates a minor legal victory after a judge dismisses the fat-shaming allegations presented in the 2023 lawsuit brought against her by her former backup dancers. Jessie J graces the cover of Women's Health magazine. Esti Haim gets married on New Year's Eve, with several celebrities in attendance. Harry Styles drops the music video for Forever Forever. Taylor Swift's latest documentary miniseries, The End of an Era, begins streaming on Disney+. Sabrina Carpenter releases her fifth sweet tooth fragrance, Lemon Pie. Dario Vitale leaves Versace after a single season as the brand's creative director. Anok Yai is crowned Model of the Year at the 2025 Fashion Awards. The North Face and Skims collaborate on a winter collection. The reality series, Kimora Back in the Fab Lane, which follows the life of baby fat owner Kimora Lee Simmons and her children, premieres on Bravo. Fendi releases an Emily in Paris-inspired capsule collection. Prada Group completes their acquisition of the Versace brand for 1.25 billion euros. Gisele Bündchen and Joaquim Valente tie the knot in a private ceremony, with her ex-husband, Tom Brady, seeming to take the news poorly. YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul goes up against heavyweight Anthony Joshua in a streamed match on Netflix. Jake Paul is knocked out in the 6th round and subsequently hospitalized for a broken jaw. Venus Williams marries Italian actor Andrea Preti. Snoop Dogg headlines the NFL Christmas Game Day halftime show. NBA player Karl Anthony Towns proposes to Jordan Woods. Influencer Alex Earl splits from NFL player Braxton Berrios. Anthony Joshua is hospitalized following a car crash in Nigeria that kills 2 other passengers. Sophie Kinsella, the author of the Shopaholic book series, passes at age 55 from brain cancer. Sprinkles Cupcakes permanently shuts down all locations and ATMs. Burger King launches a SpongeBob SquarePants menu. Krispy Kreme collaborates with Peanuts on Christmassy donuts. Slop is chosen as Merriam-Webster's Word of the Year. Australia becomes the first country to ban social media access to children under the age of 16. Zohran Mamdani is officially sworn in as the mayor of New York City. Sabrina Carpenter calls out the White House after their social media channels use her music to promote ICE arrests and deportations. The NYC MetroCard is retired after over 30 years of use. 15 people are killed in a shooting at Bondi Beach in Sydney during a Hanukkah celebration. A University of Oklahoma student claims that she received a failing grade on an assignment because of religious discrimination. But after reading it, I'd argue that she just isn't a good writer. Hundreds of tourists find themselves the victim of a harmless prank after being misled into waiting at the Brooklyn Bridge for non-existent New Year's Eve fireworks. What did you miss in December 2025?